Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
We are live. It is the Leftovers.
We're back, baby.
Donald Trump is back, which means our ratings are going to be going through the roof here. The closer we get to the presidential boy.
That's right.
I love it. Trump
Ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists.
That's true, actually. Welcome, everybody, to Leftovers. It is November 17th, a beautiful Thursday. Hassan Piker, how are you, my friend?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little groggy. So are you?
Why you don't put groggy on me?
You are a little groggy.
I didn't ever
You
say
got
I'm
like
groggy.
this sexy. You got this sexy sick voice. Do you ever feel like your voice?
I don't have a sick voice, period.
It's a little sexy.
But you can't come into my house and put groggy on me.
When you talk nasally, it sounds hotter, I think. It's like, hey, what's up, guys?
You got that vocal fry.
I can't wear this hat and try to be sexy at the same time. Hold
By
on.
the way, I'm rocking. Dude, you are such a slut. Look at this himbo shirt. I didn't realize how revealing it is.
Yeah.
Dude, my
what do you
tits
mean?
are fucking out of my shirt, bro. I never put on so much cleavage before.
Yeah. Let it ride, dude. This is it,
Breasts.
it's we are all in our slut era.
Oh yeah,
Officially.
brother.
You're in your slut era. You have
So much chest. It's like so
Hell yeah,
deep,
brother.
bro.
Ethan, the haircut that you have currently, and I told you this even before you got it. The haircut that you have is the sluttiest haircut a man can. Like it's like a
Yeah.
it's like a fuckboy billboard.
Yeah, it is true.
Okay, you're basically wearing a pearl necklace and you know those circular spectacles on top of that currently.
This
with
is
the
a hell of a
haircut.
look, though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to rock this for the whole episode. I'll just be real.
Why not? Show the fucking guns,
But
dude. It's the
Himbo,
goddamn gun show.
Himbo Jim.
You look skinny.
Thanks, bro.
I'm
Himbo
not
Jim.
kidding.
Thank you guys. Now, I've been working hard trying to lose the fucking weight. I'd like to live past the age of 50, ideally. Maybe
Yeah,
even 60.
that'd be nice.
If I'm feeling a little bit greedy.
Yeah.
And anyway, Himbo Jim merch, that's Hassan. See, that looks like normal on you.
It's kind of slutty on me too.
Now, did you make the conscious decision to go this deep? Or did it come deeper than you expected?
No, I think it's a basic. It's like a basic tank top. I think you might have gone like one size too high, maybe. What are you wearing? What size are you wearing right now?
I don't know.
I believe that is a 1X.
Oh, it's an XL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wear a double XL.
XL. And do you shave your chest? You don't have any hair there on your chest. And mine looks
No,
pretty
I do.
wild. Yeah, you do. Okay.
I'm hairy. I think like I had shaved before, not the shoot, but like, it takes a while to grow back. So I don't know. I think it was like a little hairy, but not too hairy.
I see. And does it get itchy when you shave your chest? Is it
Yes.
Is it worth it?
Yes, it's not like it is itchy for like a week too.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that issue anywhere else. I manscape all around, right? But I don't have that issue anywhere else. Just my chest. When I shave my chest even a little bit, like trim it,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It gets so itchy for like a week.
And but you say you don't have that problem elsewhere, but do you shave your genitals down to
Yeah.
the skin?
Yeah.
It's down to the skin?
Yeah.
You're fucking hairless around your dick?
I leave a little bit of a happy trail, but that's it.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
You shave it all the way down?
Yeah.
How do you get like the stem and shit without I'm always afraid to go too low.
I use a body shaver.
A body shaver?
No ad,
Oh,
but like I've been using like Philips and Norelco.
Is that
I
the
think
one
it's-
that's like rounded and you just like you can really rub it?
No, that's like
Oh.
a face shaver. I think.
So what
you're
the fuck
talking
is
about.
what is it?
It's like a body shaver. It's a Philips Norelco body
Wait, I wanna see
shaver
what-
that I've been using for years and years. Like I just replace it when it gets dull, kind of.
But I got to look up what's a body shaver because I never found something that I'm comfortable putting like on the skin. Because every time I do it, I'll just be real with you guys. Disaster is striking every time.
You nick your dick.
I mean, everyone's
every
skin is
time.
different, right? Like everyone's body's different. Yeah, that's what I use. Yeah, like one of the versions of that. Yeah.
Shit, bro.
So do you use that on your face and your balls too?
No.
Okay, so you have different.
No, of course I have different ones.
It doesn't bother me. I use it. I'll just be honest. I do. I take a
That's
shower
crazy.
afterwards.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I take a shower
You
afterwards. What does it
use
matter?
your face shaver on your balls?
Yes.
That is insane.
Well,
Why?
it is what it is, bro.
First of all, I'm not into
a
shaving-
fucking listen, bro. I'm not a like hedonist. I don't overconsume shit. I don't need I'm a man of
Bro,
the people. Okay.
You are literally the most
I'm
loyal.
proletariat as fuck.
You are the most loyal soldier for frozen pizzas. How are you gonna act like you're
yeah,
not a hedonist?
proletariat, bro. Exactly. I'm a man of the people.
We already established pizza is already like a cheap thing to consume. It's affordable regardless.
Pizza's expensive, actually. That's very elitist of you to say.
That's Brandon's America, baby.
I'll just be honest with you. The
Everything's
price of dough
expensive.
has gone way up.
Yeah,
love
there's
pizza,
no turkeys
and I love
anymore. You
people.
can't even get a turkey for Thanksgiving.
There you go. We learned.
Do you
this-
like turkey?
Not really.
Thank you. Okay, good. We agree on that.
You know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. Turkey, there's a reason we only eat it once a year. It's because it fucking sucks.
I love chicken. I eat it every day. Turkey's kind of mid. I'll just say it. I'll come out and say it. Turkey, kind of a mid.
I
meat.
agree. I agree.
I'll eat a duck if it's done well.
Duck is better than everything's better than turkey.
But
It's
turkey's
the worst meat.
It really isn't that good.
You know, I'll take any meat.
A resident vegan,
But
vegetarian.
just to recap, we learned that Hassan shaves his dick all the way down. So
Yeah, and my butthole too.
you shave your butthole with that?
Yeah,
Oh well, I don't go butthole to face.
I go inside of the cheeks. It's so smooth. Like
Are you
when you
serious?
Yeah.
But
Oh
how do you
my
make sure
God.
everything gets shaved evenly done there?
I just can tell. I'm a professional. I've been
You
doing
don't
it
look.
for
You don't have
years.
like a mirror on the ground
No.
or something crazy.
No, I don't need to. You can, give it a field test. You know.
Wow.
But yeah, no. Oh God, the first wipe after that is so smooth. It's like perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your
I'm
repulsion because again, I don't go from ass to face. It's just pubes to face.
Yeah.
'Cause ass to face is a whole different ballgame.
Well,
I
what-
wouldn't do that.
What's the difference though? If you're
There's shit out of your ass,
Wait,
Zach.
whoa. If you're clean though, if you're clean,
I don't
what-
fucking care how clean you are, bro.
No, it's It's a closed up space. I shave my armpits too.
Oh really?
Yeah, I trim them as well. I think it's a Turkish thing.
I was gonna say,
Huh.
I don't know, maybe Middle Eastern. I do exactly the same thing. Everything you're saying, I do the same.
Yeah.
You go skin down on the
Yep.
dick.
Yeah.
You have no hair around your dick.
Nope.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know why this. So I'm a hairy boy. I don't want to. I don't even like being hairy. Like I don't like being hairy at all. At this point though, it's like one, it's convenience. Like I don't want to shave all the time, and two, like the ladies like it. You know?
They like no hair around the dick at all.
No, I'm just saying like they don't. They like that I'm hairy. Yeah. I
Oh, they
don't know
like
why.
that you're hairy.
Hi, I'm Dick Tips.
They like that I'm hairy.
Pro tip.
But I shave that area regardless.
Well, there it is, guys. Now you know. The boys are shaving down there all the way.
I think it's also, like I said, I think it's also a consequence of, just being Middle Eastern and associating hair with like not being clean. I guess I don't know.
Can we do a poll?
awaken the people.
Yes, thank you, Trump. He's back, by the way. Can we do a poll real fast, just for science? And I think this is important.
Okay.
Ladies, we need a poll. Do you want any hair? How do I phrase this? No hair around the dick.
Wait,
Straight
so
I mean,
hair.
I leave a happy trail up top.
Bro, there's no hair around the dick.
I'll leave a happy trail up top.
I don't know why that confuses you so much, though. Either.
I just want to know what's the preference out here. I'm trying to learn.
Okay, so this is a question for, let's say, those attracted to male genitalia.
Yeah. Well, no. I want to know from the ladies.
Suck a little bit of
Right, that's what I mean. Okay, so
And the fellas too. What do you mean?
that's what I'm saying.
No, I
Fellas
listen.
like-
Okay, so we're not interested in-
I'm cis. Okay.
You're
So this
you're a
information is for me.
You're a cishet breeder, and you're
This
like
information. This information is for my
This is for you
knowledge.
specific. Okay,
Yeah.
so ladies
not
out
not
there,
to exclude
ladies,
all the
do you
non-binary and all that. But
want it no hair down there?
no
Yeah?
hair down there.
Yes
no
or
hair
no?
down there.
Do you
Yes,
want it no hair down there?
Yes, no, or NA,
Happy trail.
Which is I'm not applicable in this poll.
Not applicable.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Asking the community right now. We're getting to the bottom of this. Thank
This
you
is
so much.
fascinating stuff. I need to know. I mean, when I'm gonna vote NA. Okay, so because I just want to.
I'm gonna be honest. I voted.
You can vote.
I mean, I'm cheating.
You're
but like,
fucking up the thing, though.
yeah, I voted for sure. I won't tell you how I voted, but I voted.
I know how you voted. You got You got weights and fish, brother.
Oh wow, this is a very balanced poll here.
Yeah, this is interesting, actually.
Crazy.
They're saying bad poll, Dan.
Oh really?
I could see our audience liking hair. Take that for
Bro,
what you
what the fuck? You wrote this like a fucking ballot provision. Ladies, do you want it? No hair down there.
I literally I said
You
it
wrote
out
this like
loud
it's a
for
California
confirmation.
competition. It's
You
like-
all approved. You had your chance to veto the poll, and you didn't
it
take
looks
it.
like people don't know what they're voting for. People
Oh
are
my-
literally.
Ladies,
just
People
wrote
ladies.
just
Harry
voted to
Dick,
kill
question
Uber
mark, yes or
drivers
no?
just now, like without realizing. They thought they were like ending abortion.
Okay.
Well,
new,
it
new
was
poll.
close. It was close. No, we don't. It's fine. Listen, it was very close. It was about a split decision there on the hair, no hair. Okay, interesting. There it is.
My man's working for the Kentucky GOP. You know what I mean? It's
Listen, you
abortion,
had
good,
your
bad,
chance.
Sometimes no.
You should have come to the committee meeting.
Do you
man.
do you not want yes to abortion?
Yeah. Anyway, this episode is sponsored by Stamps.com. Thank you. We love stamps. Who doesn't love the stamps? The stamps
love
people.
stamps.
We love
We love them.
Stamps are the best.
We love
Put it
'em, folks.
on, yeah. Okay, whatever. TeddyFresh.com. Black Friday sale goes through next week. So you guys still have a week left, but you better get on it quick because that shit is selling out, motherfuckers. Thank you.
I love the QVC music.
Yeah. Mhm. Also, so let's just get right into it. LA Mayor race.
Yeah.
Karen Bass takes the dub from idiot fucking loser Rick Caruso, who spent $100 million of his own money to take this fat fucking L.
I'm gonna be honest. I think you and I are like the only two rich people in Los Angeles that voted for Karen.
Yep.
Like literally everywhere I go. Like I was looking at the Rick Caruso post about like losing. I know so many motherfuckers that are like underneath it going, "Oh my god, I can't believe you lost."
Why do they care about Rick Caruso so much?
Because he was pumping it so hard. He was going up to like every influencer. First of all, he ran the weirdest campaign ever. Lost $100 million.
This is LA Mayor race, by
This
the
is
way.
the LA
Yeah.
Mayor race.
It's not,
yeah.
it's not a national.
Which, by the way,
thing.
ironically, is like not that powerful of a position. It has a lot of influence. Obviously, it's the second largest city.
They could set
right?
you up for bigger things.
Yeah, like Eric Garcetti.
Whatever happened to Eric Garcetti?
He's
Where's
like,
he?
what is he? The ambassador,
Ambassador to
like,
India.
North Korea or something.
That's what the fuck he took?
Ambassador to India. I
Yeah, no,
believe.
it didn't set him up for big things. No, actually, mayoral races are not setting you up. Ironically, everyone always thinks like the mayoral race for a big city like that is a good thing. It's a horrible thing. It actually okay,
I'm cold.
bro. You gotta.
Oh, baby.
I can't believe
cold.
you are a slut, dude. You're a slut.
Well, it's not.
You just said, "Oh my god, my nipples are showing," and then you just showed nip.
I didn't say my nips are short, but like it's nothing. People didn't see me sitting in my himbo shirt already.
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's
go ahead.
crazy. You just
Sorry to throw
fucking
you off.
rip that off like that.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's hot. Got a little hot in here.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shave my dick tonight for you.
Nice. Okay. So getting back to the conversation, I'm so frazzled now. You just
Yeah. Sorry.
Mayor
about
of Los
that.
Angeles.
You just
Sorry,
shed the
sorry.
tarp.
Yeah,
It's
sorry
crazy.
about that.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, you're talking about how the LA mayor.
Okay, so the LA mayor, Rick Caruso went to like every influencer he possibly could.
Yeah.
And he had these like closed door meetings with influencers. It wasn't even like full blown fundraising or whatever, but you know, he's a real estate developer. He's a billionaire. He wanted to concentrate homeless people in a camp away from Los Angeles. That doesn't sound weird, you know? You just want to concentrate homeless people in an area, in a ditch, in a camp.
Is there lava in the ditch?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what was going to happen in the ditch. Because you can't force people to like, well, it's still like a human rights violation to do that. Like you can't force them to stay in the camp. So I don't know how he was planning on doing that anyway. But that was his goal. Karen Bass also isn't great. She basically was also running on like, no, we're going to keep doing sweeps, just like Eric Garcetti was doing. So nothing is going to change in Los Angeles. It's fucking awful. And we just basically averted it becoming worse. It was like bad or really, really much worse. That was the choice. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Christ
you know
averted.
what? I'm just happy that, like, this, it's just, I'm tired of these billionaires coming in and acting like they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's like, no, bitch, sit down. You wasted $100 million. Now go back to your mansion in Calabasas or where the fuck you live and just go away, dude. But yeah, I think personally it's really embarrassing how all these celebrities fell in line to support him.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry is like the biggest Rick Caruso simp.
Yeah.
Like she posted, she even
Said,
went as
baby,
far.
you're a firework.
Right.
She said, do you ever feel like a plastic bag? That's not Katy Perry.
Do you ever?
That
Is that Katy Perry?
That is Katy
Fuck
Perry.
yes,
yeah.
I got it right one time. Holy shit.
Do you ever feel like you lost 100 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, fuck Rick Caruso. Whatever. Take this L, idiot loser. And yeah, Katy Perry even went as far as to take a picture of her at the ballot, filling in Rick Caruso as if we didn't believe her.
Yeah, if you want to have fun with it, go look at like if you
look at this shit.
If you follow any Instagram models, you're gonna see all of them under Rick Caruso's post. It's very weird. Like all these Instagram models are like, I'm not. It's so many.
We hate the homeless, Rick. You were supposed to save us.
Yeah.
I want to turn homeless people into plastic. There's a way we can turn their bodies into oil. So heartbreaking. Dude, y'all really looking for another billionaire to fucking save you? Like we know now this does not work. It is
this
not
is important.
good.
This is important for people to recognize, though.
Beyond heartbroken.
I've been fucking sounding the alarms for a year and a half now about like the LA crime narrative running absolutely rampant.
Wait.
And so many like liberals that otherwise are like, oh my God, I love gay people, like BLM, you know, in this house we respect BLM unless they're homeless, in which case we should melt them, you know, like that. Like liberals are one light breeze away from just straight up fucking going Fort Reich on the homeless encampments. Like they don't even
You
care.
weren't kidding. That's a lot of Insta models who
Yeah.
are really upset about this.
Yeah. You know, I love this, but FaZe Banks, he actually called me and was like, yo, you want to go to a Rick Caruso meeting? And I was like, fuck yes.
Blanks.
Like, absolutely.
Wait, you went to a rally?
It's not a rally. These are like closed door meetings. I was like, fuck yeah. But it never actually happened. I don't know why. I don't know if he like told the Rick Caruso team and then they were like, no.
I saw Banks hanging out with Rick Caruso.
Yeah.
Was he must have been gutted, poor guy. He must have just absolutely devastated.
I don't think he gives a shit one way or the other.
I'm sure he doesn't. I'm kidding. Thanks, Banks don't give a fuck about anything. The guy's mind is blank as a summer
Whoa,
breeze,
that's my homie.
As a desert breeze.
Chill. That's hey,
that, you
FaZe
know,
Banks,
all the
you're good with
Respect
me.
FaZe Banks in this house.
The only thing inside FaZe Banks' head is a tumbleweed. Dude.
I don't agree with you. I'm double phased up. You see this? I don't agree. I don't agree with what
You know I'm phased up.
Fuck yes, dude. Are you kidding me? Fucking phase up.
One tumbleweed, tumbling forever.
You think
Rick
it's a-
Caruso for mayor?
Okay, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is like
We're
there
cool,
are
by the way.
are larger points to draw out of this. Okay, and one of that is that like liberals are very, very quick to just immediately go full fash when they see like a homeless person. They're like, oh, I saw a homeless person. Crime is out of control.
I'm
There's
moving
trash
to
on the
Texas.
streets. We need to fucking kill people immediately.
I'm moving to Texas. Every alpha male influencer, comedian, all these manosphere. I'm moving to Texas.
Okay,
the
so
homeless people are icky here.
I want to give some shout outs here.
Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Hugo Soto Martinez, Council District 13. Council District members are more powerful overall as a collective than the mayor. They're like basically, they're I don't know how to describe it. They're like a earl. You know what I mean? These guys, they do hold a lot of power.
Okay.
And if you recall, the LA Council was like very corrupt, very racist, and also incredibly anti-homeless. And you know, Hugo Soto Martinez, he's a union guy. You know, he's a union organizer. Came from the hospitality industry, and I think he's going to do great things. You know, I know him. I fundraise for him.
Hugo.
Kenneth in City Controller is another good one too. First CPA. Now Kenneth, also first Filipino, I think, member of any like LA office. Kenneth Mejia won the Los Angeles City Controller position. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because Kenneth ran for a year. He's kind of a Zoomer. He's young. He's like around our age. He's very hot.
Hot,
he
like
ran
attractive?
Yeah, he's very attractive.
Oh, really? Can we both?
He's got a cute dog too.
What?
He's got a cute dog.
Yeah, he's the man.
He got it all. Yeah, I'm
he's-
pulling a photo.
Yeah, thank you. I heard he's hot.
So he has he basically has a 21-point lead over the incumbent city council member
Handsome,
Paul
dapper.
Perez.
I like his dapperness with the bow tie. and
Yeah.
that.
Why am I bringing this up though? This is city
I wonder
controller.
if he shaves his dick.
Okay, I don't know about that, but he was a former organizer for the LA Tenants Union, and he basically had one of the most outwardly progressive campaigns, one of the most outwardly progressive platforms you could run on. He talked about decriminalizing homelessness and, most importantly, holding the police accountable.
Love it.
I've used some of his info on my stream for years now, almost. Like, he would always talk about the police budgets. You might have actually even used some of his numbers on Leftovers or in other places, because he was very public about his disdain
The LA
for the Los Angeles Police
a
Department.
little context. The LA city budget is like what, 60% LAPD, or is it even more than that?
Something along
Like
those
billions
lines,
of dollars, and they're always every year like, no, we need more. Actually, that's not enough.
So he would do these, like, I mean, he ran a billboard. He had a billboard that basically showed he ran a billboard that showed how large the police budget was in comparison to everything else.
Yes.
If you go to his website, like mejiaforcontroller.com/budget, you can see that the proposed city budgets. And the reason why I'm basically mentioning all this is because Karen Bass, okay, which was one of the VP
So
picks
good.
for Joseph Robinette Biden.
$3.1 billion fucking dollars for
Yeah.
the police.
Karen Bass came from, she did a lot of work on the ground in like Inglewood and whatnot, and she was a congressperson, but she's an institutional, Democratic Party machine politician. She's feckless. She's a feckless institutionalist. She's not going to make broad sweeping change. She ran on also doing sweeps on homeless people, like on homeless encampments. So their position on homelessness was like almost identical, like her and Rick Caruso. Kenneth at this stage has gotten 10,000 more votes for the fucking city controller position
That is interesting.
than the goddamn LA mayor.
It's the same thing we keep seeing on a national scale, is that progressives do great, and when you run crusty old fucks who are like status quo Democrats, they do at best barely winning, but like there's no enthusiasm. And why are Democrats so fucking afraid of putting out progressives?
Yeah, he has more, like 10,000 more votes than Karen Bass right now. Like, that's insane. That means like some people that refuse to vote for either on all the ballots that have been counted, some people that refuse to vote for either, because I don't think anyone that voted for Rick Caruso voted for Kenneth, was literally voting for Kenneth. 10,000 more people. That's very significant considering how openly progressive his platform was. It certainly says a lot about running a good campaign.
I'll be watching. I'm excited to see what he has to report on the LAPD.
The LA police, by the way, budget is 46% for the fiscal year 2022 to 2023. Yeah.
That's a lot of cheddar.
Yeah.
By the way, let's get on to the drip. Justin Trudeau and Joe Biden showed up at the they really call it Asian?
I don't know how you say
Asian? Why do they say it?
ASEAN. How about we just...
But what is it supposed to say Asian?
Association of Southeast Asian Nations.
But it's like it says Asian. Like
I think it's trying to be clever with the acronym a little bit.
Asian.
Yeah. Asian.
It's a little racist. They're making you say it in like a way that's like a little racist. Asian.
Nobody's making you say it like that.
Why they got to do that to me?
Nobody's making it.
I'm trying to be a woke king, and they're out here spelling Asian.
Nobody's. All right.
Anyway, look at the drip, dude. Biden is fucking killing it,
He's
bro.
swagged out. He's swagged out. Straight up.
Swag, fucking swag, dude. Yes. Why he walk like an NPC, bro?
He looks hot. Okay, let my man breathe. Like, he's fucking 800 years old, bro.
Hello, traveler. I used to be like you until I
He's got a
took a knee.
PS3 walk cycle.
Yeah, he's so awesome.
He took an arrow to the knee. Listen, he's like 800 years old, okay? He's like,
Swag.
it's sleepy time for him. He doesn't know where the fuck he is on the planet.
He doesn't.
Like,
He
am I still in
doesn't.
Wisconsin, Jack? Look alive. Why am I wearing this?
Why I got this silly jacket on, man?
Why am I wearing this next to Che Guevara? Che Guevara, Che, is that you?
So that in itself is a good story. Actually, they're attending the Asian conference. That's how they spell it. Asian.
No, you are.
It says
applying-
Asian.
Okay.
These are not actually Mao jackets. This is traditional shirts worn from Cambodia. So
Yeah.
respectful, King. We love that.
Yeah. I mean, it's drip regardless.
It's drip or die,
Yeah.
essentially for Joe Biden. Here's some headline that gave me some hope and actually surprised me. Respect for Marriage Act passed the Senate yesterday, 62 to 37. This bill passed to protect same-sex and interracial marriages.
Yeah.
Did we need that? Have confirmation on the interracial?
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Well, I think the reason why they did it is because one, conservative Supreme Court justices straight up said, we could reconsider these things as well. Like, they signaled that they would do it. Two, it was also a politically astute, politically smart move. Why? Because you don't want to look like you're a fucking gigantic racist. You want to look like you're just a homophobe, right? Which is weird. That's like the Republicans are defending it, saying literally that. They're like, no, you don't understand. It's like because they put it together. Like, it's an omnibus.
Well, Rick, let's see here. Lil Marco Rubio said, I don't know why we're doing this bill. There's no threat to its status in America. And then he goes on to say, I know plenty of gay people in Florida that are pissed about gas prices. The slam dunk.
No,
I know lots of gay people that are worried about gas prices.
So he's that is the best way to try to counter something like that on the messaging side. The worst way to do it is what Ben Shapiro's been doing. He's been losing his fucking mind. Like, he's cut multiple videos with Matt Walsh. Ben, who last week was saying, like, Republicans need to, like, still do the culture war stuff, but also, like, stick to policies, be a little bit more moderate. It's obvious that, like, Trump is having a negative impact on the independent voters in the suburbs, right? And then this entire week is like, homosexuals should not be able to marry one another. Like, so
is that really his stance? I haven't seen the clip.
his stance is that, it's not natural. And that, no matter how much the government legislates something, it's not going to make it natural.
How could something that feels so good not be natural?
You mean butt sex?
I don't know. Just being in love.
Yeah. He's mad about that too. He's like, love is love. This is not about love. This is about marriage. Marriage is supposed to be between a man, a woman, and a child. He kept saying that too, which was very weird. It's like, what?
And because if you make child marriage illegal, then who's going to marry me? I mean, I look like I'm 12, so like, how am I going to get by?
A marriage is supposed to be between a man, a woman,
and a goat.
The woman's tennis instructor. My wife was a doctor.
I didn't see Ben going off on that. I'm gonna try to pull a clip of that.
So,
Mitch McConnell, by the way, who's in a interracial marriage, voted no.
Yeah, that
we
was
love
fire.
that about him.
That was fire. He was just.
Here's the clip brought to you by Hassan's Twitter.
He's so brave. He's so brave.
Mr. McConnell. No.
Why not just vote yes? No.
The irony of this is,
Mr. McConnell.
And it's called
for a second.
the Protect Same-Sex and Interracial Marriage Act.
Yeah.
No.
So this originally started off almost like a meme, like a messaging bill. Republicans and Democrats love doing stuff like this where they're like, it's not going to get passed anyway, whatever, who cares? You know, so they put it out there. And then congressional Republicans were like, no, we're on board with this. And enough Republicans in the Senate said like, no, we could vote for this. That's fine. Mitch McConnell, ironic because, he's had a little bit of internal conflict in the Republican Party so far for the, for the leadership position in the Senate. Rick Scott wanted to go after him and try to win over the Republican Party. Didn't happen. Rick Scott, fucking loser. Hold this L, Rick. Anyway, I don't know why I'm writing for Mitch McConnell, but he had come out numerous times before signing no on this bill and even after this bill and said, we need to be more moderate. We need to start doing bipartisan shit with the Democratic Party in the Senate. And this is like a moment of bipartisanship. Why the fuck did you vote no on it?
Because I don't believe in the gays.
It's such a gimme. And yet Ben still flubbed it.
Ben Shapiro says even Martians would be opposed to same-sex marriage. Now, how the fuck would you know that, bitch? You could be a visitor from Mars, and you could see that all of human procreation relies on man, woman, child. Oh, no. Just man and woman, please. I like my relationships without the child. You fucking freak. Okay, let's watch. Yeah, I mean, Matt...
he has Matt Walsh with him. That's why he had to bring the child in there.
Dude, Matt Walsh is the worst. I think he's the most disgusting person alive, perhaps.
Matt Walsh is a fan of this show, I'll have you know.
Play it.
That show, The Leftovers, which is a great show, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, somebody found this.
No, he's a fan. He's a fan of our show.
Shut the fuck up.
There's the
other Leftovers, bro. Oh my God. For a second, I was like, what?
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Leftovers, which is a great show, by the way.
Thank you, Matt Walsh. Thank you for the endorsement there.
What's really amazing to me is that it is now apparently the law of the land and societal rule that the only rationale that you would possibly have for saying that a marriage is between a man and a woman is because you're a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim. That's really the only reason at all. That the only reason will allow you to have these crazy beliefs so long as you can show that they're crazy beliefs.
100% that's true. Come on. No atheist is out there screaming marriage between a man and a woman. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
So long as
it is, but notice how Ben is. So this is a very clever thing that Ben was doing for abortion too. If you listen to Ben, he never talks about why life begins at conception, which has no basis in science whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a religious doctrine that he maintains is just the law of the land, just the truth. So he never finds himself making the religious argument. Well, he also can't make the religious argument because he's an Orthodox Jew, and there's no such thing. Abortion is quite literally allowed in his understanding of the religion.
Again, I want to say, according to the Torah and Jewish belief, I don't know if this is what's in practice, but this is what it says in the Torah. Life begins at first breath.
Yeah.
So you're a fucking bad Jew, bitch.
Jews.
Yeah, but he always made the rational, logical argument, which was that no, it's just murder, it's just a baby, right? He never actually examined the premise of where that comes from, why life begins at conception. He never brought up religion when he was making that argument. Now he's trying to do the same thing for gay marriage, which is a huge L. I mean, that is not a good argument at all because there is no logical fucking reason to try to keep marriage between a man and a woman. Just like there's no logical reason to, deny bodily autonomy to women. But I don't know why he's just going after even more unpopular things now.
Right.
Same-sex marriage, 71% approval. Highest approval it is ever had. in America, it's going to get even higher from here on out. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's incredible. Like, the freaking Republican Senate voted for it to pass this bill. That surprised me. And God bless them. I think that's great.
No,
even Mitt fucking Romney voted yes on that bit.
Yeah, well, the Mormon Church actually recently patched their religion once again. For
they
those
did
of you who
an
don't
update?
know, yes, the Mormon Church came out and
notes?
said, patch notes. Gays, you can get married.
That's dope. That's great. God
Kind of
bless
weird.
the
Keep it
Mormons.
away from us, but you can get married. That's kind of what they said.
That's what his statement amounted
progress.
to as well. Was I don't believe in it, but you guys do whatever you want. Essentially.
That is what America's all about.
Yep.
Thank you, Mitt Romney. Nobody asked you to fucking watch gay porn. Just, you know what I mean? Don't get in our way.
Adult incest.
Yeah, thank you, Prager. Yeah, I don't know if Ben is, because in Israel, abortion has always been legal, and I wonder if Ben is worried about what's, in Israel, that he should be concerned about that, right?
Yeah, Israeli babies are being murdered.
Yeah, the biggest genocide against Israelis is happening in the hospital bed when women are killing their child.
That's a good take. I wonder why he never talks about that.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know his opinion on that.
It's been shown that the reason that you believe that marriage is between a man and a woman is because you read it in a book and because you really believe the book. They keep saying sincere religious belief. I don't even know how you measure sincere religious belief. Are we going to now monitor how often you go to church or to synagogue, whether you keep kosher or whether you take communion in order to determine your sincere? I mean, the same media that declares that Nancy Pelosi is a sincere religious believer who's just for the mass abortion of unborn children will declare that you, Matt Walsh, are not actively
Pause it for a
favor-
second. The irony of that statement is that he's like, you can't tell when someone is as sincerely held religious beliefs, and then immediately follows that up by being like, but Nancy Pelosi is fake. her religious beliefs are not sincere.
I don't know
Why did
who-
you just say that? What?
Who's worried about sincere religious belief? I don't give a fuck.
I don't think anybody gives a shit. But Nancy always is like, I'm a Catholic.
Yeah, it's fine. Let her, who cares?
You're a bigot, right? And your religion is a cover for your bigotry. I'm highly annoyed by the constant derogation of non-religious arguments into religious arguments. And this is what the left loves to do. They like to say you're pro-life. The reason you're pro-life is because of your crazy religion. And so maybe we can respect your crazy religion along those. That is not the argument for marriage. The argument for marriage has literally nothing to do with religion. You could be a visitor from Mars, and you could see that all of human procreation relies on man, woman, child. This is not
No child.
That's weird.
Man, woman.
Yeah, I don't know why he just said
No
child. there. That's an
Child
odd
comes
thing.
after.
Yeah.
Not in the bedroom.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Outside, after the bedroom. Ben.
I don't even let the dogs watch. You know what I mean? I'm like, get out, get out. I don't want
Do you
that.
kick the
Ben's
dog
like,
out?
no, the children stay. They have to see this.
You ever had a dog lick your nuts or something while you're having sex?
No,
well,
dude.
because not that you want to, but the dog's in there with you. And they try to get in
I
on the action.
Funny story. I do have a funny
And
story where it
gotta-
ended abruptly because this girl I was seeing had this gigantic pit bull, and he had major separation anxiety. And we're in the room, the door's closed. This fucking behemoth jumped up, was scratching the door, jumped up and actually opened the door.
Okay.
Literally jumped up at the handle.
Yeah.
And was able to open the door.
Yeah.
And I'm in the vinegar strokes moment. Okay. I'm like, I'm ready.
Vinegar strokes?
It's just the last few,
What do you mean vinegar?
You just you're smelling vinegar, like that.
Never heard of that.
And and I don't even notice, and then I feel something jump up at the bed, like a big presence, and it was the dog.
Yeah.
And I almost got defiled. I've never pulled my pants up faster and left the house. I left one sock behind, you know what I mean? One sock was still on the foot. The other one was I left that
you
behind.
You were scared that the dog would kill you?
I didn't even think at that moment. I was just like, what the fuck? I just pulled everything up and I booked it. I booked it out of the house.
Interesting.
I was like, hey, have a good day. Okay. I'm done.
I did not fuck my dog.
Well, good. Did you fuck the dog?
No, I did not. I was
not come on
more
my dog.
scared that what if that fucking thing chomped at my balls or something?
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
From
yeah,
behind.
yeah. And doesn't let go. That's what pit bulls do.
No, this is.
But here, let's say
I'm a big pit bull advocate.
Well, Olivia was
I
just
had a
attacked
pit
by a
bull.
pit bull. legitimately attacked
Really?
by a pit bull.
Sorry.
I'm not
Bad
anti
owners.
pit bull though. I'm not anti pit bull.
That's what I said. It was bad owners.
Yeah, this is literally Fish, my pit bull that passed away. This is name.
Damn, rest in peace, King. Rest in power.
So maybe
I want to hear him say marriage is between a child again and
respect your crazy religion. Along those, that is not the argument for marriage. The argument for marriage has literally nothing to do with religion. You could be a visitor from Mars, and you could see that all of human procreation relies on man, woman, child. This is not particularly difficult stuff.
procreation does not include a child.
Yeah, no. Even the Martians would be like, dog, that's weird.
No. They're like,
that's
dude,
weird, bro.
back up. They'd be like, yo, I'm from Mars. Back the fuck up. What did you just say?
The funniest thing is like Martians that come onto Earth are gonna make this like, they're gonna look at human beings as like something that's like a separate entity or an organism that's different than like the rest of the animals. You can't make the natural argument that like, first of all, it's a fallacy regardless. The entire existence of mankind is, defying the laws of nature, so it's a fallacy. It's like the most common one used by these Christian objectivists, Judeo-Christian objectivists. But like, as I pointed out on my Twitter, like there's animals that are gay as fuck. What do you mean? Like nature, there's like trans animals, gay animals. Like the animal kingdom is crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Also, so according to Ben Shapiro, we need to nullify all marriages where they don't have a child.
Yeah, if you got a vasectomy, hypothetically speaking, let's say you got a vasectomy, that marriage is null and void.
Yeah. If you tried to have a baby for more than 2 years and been on number 2, we need to nullify that marriage and try again with somebody else.
Yes.
This is what marriage is about. Every Martian would know that if you're not fucking a kid who's maybe not a kid, but hypothetically, if you fucked a kid, like a 13-year-old boy, for example, could probably impregnate a woman, but the younger the better.
Brother and sister.
Don't you agree with Matt Walsh? And Matt Walsh is like, yeah. What is a woman?
I'm still trying to figure out what a woman is.
Yeah.
Boxing in the argument in favor of traditional marriage into, well, if you're a crazy religious believer, maybe we'll let you have that. But if you're a cake baker, then we're not sure about that, right? I mean, like we're not sure how far this religious
talking about the cake thing
extends. What you're really doing is you're setting the ground game at same-sex marriage and traditional marriage are completely the same thing. And if you object to it, the only reason that we'll even allow you to do that is because of this crazy thing called religion.
Actually, he's right though. I personally think that he's acting like it's a joke, but it's actually 100% the truth. The only people that object to gay marriage are religious people. I don't think you can find a single atheist.
I've never.
Who's going to be like, I believe that men and women is a sacred institution.
I think you literally just created a new type of right-wing freak. Just now, like you just spoke it into the world. Like you're gonna see like red-pilled atheist guy who's like, yeah, I think like it's illogical and scientific to hate gay marriage.
Well, if you're out there, I'd love to hear from you because.
Oh, don't say. Oh no.
All right, let's thank our sponsor real fast. We got one sponsor, and they are Stamps.com.
Hell yeah!
It's the holiday season, and chaos always comes, no matter how much we prepare. It's right now, seasonal excitement or dread. It's really starting to settle in, especially for small businesses. And here's where we can help. Stamps.com is your one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. For more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. And this is the best part here, one of the best parts. You're going to save so much money with Stamps. They've got major discounts on USPS and UPS shipping rates up to 86% off. The reason they get those fat discounts is because they bring so much business, you can negotiate down the price. And that's the power of Stamps.com. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's a stress-free solution for every small business. Use Stamps.com to print postage wherever you do business. All you need is a computer and a printer. And if you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through Stamps.com dashboard. Rates are constantly changing, and with Stamps.com's Switch and Save feature, you can easily compare carriers and rates, so you're getting the best deal every time. And if you're running an online store, Stamps.com works seamlessly with all major shopping carts and marketplaces. Stamps is awesome. I know that we talk about this, but Dan's girlfriend, Allie, uses Stamps. And it is the best freaking way, man, to streamline your shipping thing.
You've been printing them stamps lately, too.
I hate those lines, man. I hate going to the post office. I'm always thinking, like, how can we streamline this process from home?
Yeah.
Stamps.com.
Yeah, exactly. You identify the problem and the solution.
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
You really don't even have to think about it. Here's how it works. You get a scale. They send you a scale. You weigh the package right there in your house. You print the postage, put it on. You can drop it in the envelope, or you can even leave it out on your porch, and they're going to come pick it up.
Elves.
Yeah, elves.
Yeah. It's like a tooth fairy.
That's kind of a... That's just...
But for your package.
Yeah, I mean, my mailman is pretty short, but like, there's no reason to
elves are tall. You mean
him
dwarves?
like that.
You're mistaken.
Oh,
I thought elves were always canonically
Wait, I thought elves
tall.
were, or maybe I'm thinking of.
Nope.
Well, I
gnome.
guess Santa's
I'm thinking
little.
of a gnome.
You're also thinking of like Santa's helper elves. Like those were short, but like canonically and all.
You're talking about like high elves, like wood elves. Why they pick up
elves
my
in-
packages?
Just elves in general, like are lanky and tall and like beautiful. I thought like ethereal.
Okay. Elves, magical.
Well, Cinderin elves, but you know, the Noldor elves, they're not as fair and they have darker hair.
God, y'all are such nerds, bro. Okay.
I didn't say that.
Oh my God.
Don't put that on me.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, so Stamps.com is the one-stop shop. It's going to make your holiday season so much better. This holiday season, trade late nights for silent nights and get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with the promo code LEFTOVERS for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. There's no long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter the code LEFTOVERS. Yes. Thank you to Stamps. We love you, Stamps. Please consider supporting our sponsor. Yes.
I love when the call to action is like seasonal. Like
Yeah, they
this
rotate.
holiday season, trade late nights for silent night.
That's actually a nice line.
Yeah.
I quite like that one.
Good one. Good one to that.
So let's see.
Bad guy who wrote that.
We have so much here that I'm afraid of missing stuff, so I'm just trying to prioritize. But like the Tucker Carlson interview of Ollie London, have you seen
Oh
that?
my God, yes.
Yeah, maybe we should watch that because we talked about Ollie on this show. Actually, we almost got him to call in. Whatever happened to that, Dan?
You could have saved him. Or you could have saved Co.
It was a long time. It was like 2 years ago.
Does anyone remember what happened with Ollie? We were trying to get him on the show.
Yeah,
he reached out to us too. I think.
I mean, we don't care. I guess I can just say, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you decided you had no interest in talking to him.
Oh, I kiboshed it.
Yeah.
You could have saved him, dude.
That's
I'm kidding.
interesting. My method of conducting the show was a lot different back then.
Yeah.
Today, I definitely have his ass on. No question about it.
Sexual fantasy.
Well, he'll probably see this. So if you want to call in and talk to us, so Ollie London, he's this guy who famously trailblazed the transracial movement. He wanted to be, what was the name of that BTS guy?
Jimin.
He wanted to be Jimin, actually, so bad. He changed his race to Korean and tried to look, sound, and act like Jimin as much as possible. Oh, by the way, we
all
love
of these
BTS.
fucking phonies.
Throw it up.
Oh yeah,
we love BTS.
I love
Don't
BTS.
get it wrong.
I love BTS.
Please,
I love
please, please,
BTS.
we
I
love
love
BTS.
BTS.
BTS. I pledge allegiance to the
BTS Army. BTS Army.
Yes.
I pledge allegiance to the BTS flag.
Which
under
who,
nation,
aren't they?
indivisible.
Aren't they like? Don't they have to enlist now
Yeah,
or
they're
something?
going to the army.
Dude,
That's
me
right.
too. I'm joining.
I'm enlisting South Korean army.
Yeah.
I support them.
I love BTS
Send
that
me in,
much.
Send me in with them. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So Ollie London went from being transracial to now, and also trans. I guess he became a trans woman. I didn't know he did that.
He wants to be Rachel Dolezal so bad. There's only one queen. Okay, you come at the queen, you best not miss, motherfucker. That's what happens. That's what happens. All right, Rachel Dolezal, my queen.
Oh, transracial. She actually pulled it off, though.
She did. Her OnlyFans.
People thought her ass was
Her
black.
OnlyFans was popping, dude.
Wait, what?
Oh, you guys don't know about Rachel?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, she has an OnlyFans.
Oh,
Got some,
no.
She's.
Yo, you know what's so funny? I haven't seen this photo. She's like the whitest girl ever.
Yeah.
And her original, as you said, patch notes.
Yeah.
Her beta version.
Yeah.
Was straight white.
Yeah, she was ride or die.
If you guys don't know the story of her, she was pretending to be a black woman most of her adult life. She was even like a chairman of some.
Yeah, she was like a leader in the NAACP.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's so sick.
So wild.
And then pull up that thing because I think in an interview they get it right. They're like, "Are you black?" It was like during an interview.
I canceled that out from my memory because I don't know what you're talking about because she's my queen.
Mm-hmm. So she does OnlyFans?
She has an OnlyFans. She does hair still.
Hair still?
She does hair for a living.
Oh my God, it's real.
Wait, hairy like down there?
No, she does hair for a living. Like she does people's
she does
hair.
OnlyFans and hair?
Yeah.
So OnlyFans not paying the bill?
I think OnlyFans is just a side hustle for her. I think her true passion is hair.
Dan, what are you seeing? Describe it for the people.
Well, it was just in Google Images, so it was all censored stuff from articles or whatever.
That's awesome.
Here, I guess probably still too racy to show, but if you just look at
let me take a look. But you apt. Oh shit! Don't show that! Get off! Thank God. Why does it fucking do that? It opened it on the show screen. Yeah, there's actually nothing too bad here. Yeah, but as you aptly noted that yes, she's was the trailblazer and Ollie's following.
She's kind of nice with it.
Yeah, Ollie's standing on her shoulders. But anyway, yeah. So he's now gone. Now he's anti-trans. So he's come full circle, and he's on Fox News talking to Tucker about how children are being brainwashed by trans propaganda.
He's decided he's had enough. Now he's transitioning back to being a British man. We thought we would ask him what that experience was like. Ollie London joins us tonight. Ollie London, thanks so much for coming on.
For one moment before we do anything else.
This man has seen shit, bro.
Bro, this is the most popular news broadcast in the fucking country, dog. That's crazy.
This is what Joker looks like without makeup, bro.
America is not a real country. America is not a real country. I repeat, this is insanity, okay? And there's only two ways out of this. Like I feel like this like gender sicko narrative that the Republicans have been running on are either going to keep annoying the shit out of like suburban moms and stuff, or they're all going to get like super invested in it, and enough people are going to be completely brain melted into being like, yeah, we got to fucking murder these gender sickos. It's just terrifying.
Ollie London is he's flip-flopped. So here is
Bro, there is not, like, I've said this so many times. I think, like, it is a diagnosable mental illness if you are thinking about trans people this much. Trans people do not think about trans activities this much, okay?
Yeah, and again, it's like 1% of the population.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's like a trans person can't fart in a fucking subway station without Tucker Carlson making it national news. It's insane. Like, and this person is not even, like, I don't even know what to categorize this fucking behemoth as. Okay, this is not like a trans person.
No, he's a troll, or at least just really mentally ill.
He's always been like a super he's always been like a psycho who just wants attention.
Yeah, I think the real answer is histrionic personality disorder.
Yeah, by the way,
like,
the other thing is like the Ontario teacher was another great example. You remember the one with the bazooka,
the big ass titties?
Yeah, like that's not a fucking trans person. That's just a crazy person.
I agree.
Like you're just trying to desperately use the largest platform you have to be like, this is how trans people are like, right? Look at this. And then most people are like, I don't fucking, what? What are you saying?
Let me tell you guys. So here's a little path of Ollie London. White influencer Ollie London has 18 surgeries to look like BTS star Jimin and now identifies as Korean. As you can see, super successful. Looks just like him. And then he says, this is my new official flag for being a non-binary person who identifies as Korean. Actually, I kind of vibe with the logo. It's pretty good.
This is when I knew. Like, I mean, I knew that this person was like out of his mind, right? But when he did the whole like, oh, this is my neo pronoun, I was like, no, okay, like this guy is grifting. Like this guy is going. This guy's going full grift.
He's histrionic, I think, to be totally honest. Ollie London, I've rejected my trans identity to follow Jesus. Now I want to be baptized. So, and then finally on Tucker. So let's watch that. It's really fascinating.
So why did you decide to become a Korean woman? Who told you that was possible?
So obviously I've had a difficult time with my gender identity struggles. I was never unhappy with how I looked. So I started changing.
No, you had a difficult time with everything.
As a Korean woman. And I realized that was a big mistake and I just want to be a boy. But, you know, is it any wonder people like me and young people want to change their gender when we have the normalization of this in our schools in this country?
Dude, this guy is such a fucking piece.
You know
of
what
shit.
the funniest part about this is? Like,
dude, it's
bro,
so
you're
crazy.
old. Like, it didn't even happen to you, apparently. Like, this gender shit that's going on in schools now
predates
was not the reason why you became this fucking weirdo. You know what I mean?
No. How old is he? Because he's been
I didn't even know he was like transitioning to being a woman. Like, I didn't even realize that was a part of this equation. Like
32.
He kind of
He's
fell off the
32,
fucking
bro.
map.
You're old. Stop. But it's just so disgusting how he goes through all this shit and then just to throw trans people under the bus and like be like, they're making kids piss in kiddie boxes and that's why I became trans. Dude, you graduated high school like the same time as me, idiot.
Yeah, it's just what happened. You just did it on your own.
Yeah.
I guess.
Children are taught from a young age, from the age of 5 in some cases, that it's okay to change their gender. It's okay to, you know, wear a skirt. It's okay for a boy to use a gender-neutral toilet when it puts girls at risk. This is the new norm, and schools are teaching about toxic masculinity. They're eroding the alpha
Bro, he's
male,
so British.
the
This
alpha
is the
straight
most
male.
British
He's
combo.
not alpha male.
Here's the thing. British people, we call it Turf Island for a reason. Like, he went full Brit. Like, he went Brit mode. You can't escape it. You know, no matter how hard you try to become Korean, you still come all the way back to being British, baby. You know?
No escaping it, bro.
Yeah. Trans people in bathrooms.
You may be able to change your gender, but you will never change your nationality. You are English, and you will always be English.
Yeah.
And I think there's in a box, motherfucker. I think he's trying to get a show because this is like the perfect.
No shot.
He's the perfect
He won't.
tool.
He's
he
too
might.
weird.
He might.
No,
he's
he's too much of a
perfect
fucking
tool for that.
freakazoid. Like, Tucker Carlson will weaponize him for like 3 broadcasts until he realizes that his audience is gonna be like, bro, stop showing me this fucking freak.
Yeah, maybe, but he's found a new audience and he's found something that gets him attention.
I
So
think that
that's-
is the major problem with a lot of these like anti-trans sickos is that like they're like Matt Walsh, like they are so obsessed.
Matt Walsh
that
watches trans porn.
constantly-
I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
They're constantly fucking.
It's a great show, by the way.
They're constantly obsessed with like the genitals of children. Nobody wants to hear that, man. Like you're going crazy. You're out of your fucking mind. You're like literally always talking about like children's genitalia and trying to do penis inspection day at school. Like parents at a certain point are gonna be like, dude, calm down. I don't want to fucking hear about this anymore. This is too weird.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Ollie making the rounds of conservative media because this is just way too useful of a pond for them.
Has been eroded. You know, Tucker, what happened years ago when kids used to go to school, they used to idolize Superman and astronauts.
You
Now
stupid
kids are
fucking
being pushed
idiot!
this right-
Shut the fuck up, Ollie.
No, I think I'm.
Did you get plastic surgery on your brain? You're missing half of it.
I mean, that came before, I think, but I'm telling you, this is like Milo. Like,
Wait.
he's too, Republicans like find that too weird.
No,
you know what
Milo
I mean?
was good until he said he fucked up.
Milo
Child.
never reached like prominent mainstream
That's
success
not
to that
true.
degree within the
he
Republican
was on
Party.
Joe Rogan. He was on the path, bro.
I know, but
and then he said, "I fuck yeah."
he
I
had
fucked
one
kids."
backer. He had one big backer who pulled out when he just started talking about pedophilia. Okay, and the thing is though, like, if he had more institutional backing, which he was never going to reach because he was too fucking
I don't
weird.
know. I just
And Milo's presentation was definitely a little bit better than Ollie London's in the sense that like he was
Ollie's,
you know, Ollie is like very clearly crazy, like out of his fucking mind. Milo, was
dude,
just like a
I
narcissistic
disagree.
troll.
Bill Maher had him on and said he's a young Christopher Hitchens.
Yeah, Bill Maher sucks.
But I'm saying he was on. He went all the way. He was on Joe Rogan. He was on Bill Maher. He was.
But they dropped him way quicker than they would like someone like
He just said
Candace
he
Owens.
fucked the kid. Where do you go from
I know,
there?
but Candace Owens said Hitler wanted to make Germany great, and she's still a pretty prominent conservative
fine.
broadcaster.
That's fine,
no,
bro.
it's presentation.
It's
Candace
fu-
Owens'
no.
presentation is good. Like she can still.
It's the fucking the kid, bro.
My
There's a bit of
my
Hitler in
test for this is like, can you bring Ollie London into the living room of like a suburban white conservative family? You can't. You can with Candace Owens. they're racist, but they'll be like, she's one of the good ones. You know what I mean? But you can't with Milo Yiannopoulos and you can't with Ollie London. They're too weird.
I have something to say. I found out his pronouns. Ollie's pronouns are oi and bruv.
Oh my god. Yeah,
that was from the chat, by the way. So
doesn't
shout out to the chatter. that threw
Also,
that out.
or if it's not oi and bruv, it's Cor and Ian.
Well, it was Cor and Ian.
It was Cor and Ian. It's not anymore.
Now it's oi and bruv. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, whatever. Fuck him. Elon Musk, don't care. Let's move on to, we talked about the midterm. Herschel, I want to watch this. Yeah, so we talked about the midterm last week. Everything's going pretty good. The Dems are going to keep the Senate. The Republicans are going to win the House narrowly.
They already did, yeah. They officially have won the House, and they already started immediately. As of last night, we're fucking investigating Hunter Biden, baby. Let's go.
Oh, really? Did they go straight into it?
Yeah.
Are you serious? They already started that shit?
Fuck yeah. I've been waiting. I was finally.
We got to look deeper into that laptop of his.
They better be ready. If you swing for the king,
you
better not miss.
we're gonna see Hunter Biden dick reveal all over.
No, it's
dude.
like, dude, we already saw him smoking crack and having sex with prostitutes with a gun to their head. It's like, what else are you looking for? Nobody cares. He's dope. We like that. We love Hunter. Hunter forever. I'm hunting for Goodwill Hunter. Goodwill Hunter. Yeah, so Herschel Walker, they're doing a runoff between Herschel Walker and, what's his name?
Raphael Warnock.
Yeah.
Radical liberal Raphael Warnock.
Yes,
Reverend.
so Herschel Walker got almost 50% of the vote. And this guy, I cannot emphasize just what a horrible, pathetic candidate this is that is almost winning in Georgia.
I love you, Herschel. Herschel, you're fired.
He got 88% of the evangelical vote, despite his opponent being a literal preacher. And, well, listen to him. He's campaigning because there's going to be another runoff election. So he's campaigning hard. Here is from one of his recent speeches. Makes some really compelling arguments here about vampires and werewolves.
Oh, do you ever watch a stupid movie late at night hoping it's going to get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway?
Yeah.
Because the other night I was watching this movie. Called Freak Night, or some kind of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are cool people, are they not? But I'm going to tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I don't want to be a vampire anymore. I want to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm watching this movie, and then you can tell how stupid it is because it's 1 in the morning. So I'm watching my TV, these kids watching their TV, vampire kill on their TV.
Right.
So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching though. As I'm watching this show, what was funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house.
Yes.
So they was watching their TV.
Twilight movies.
Now I'm watching my TV, as they watching their TV, they see the vampire killer on their TV. So they win this contest to bring this actor. Now, y'all got to stay with me. Bring this actor.
I'm staying with you, Herschel.
I'm right there with you every step of the way.
Vampire in their attic.
No.
So this actor comes to their home. He got all the right stuff. He got all the right stuff because, you got to have a stake and got to have a thing to kill him in the heart.
Yes.
He got a necklace of garlic because that worked.
Yes.
I don't know what it does, but it worked. You got to have a cross because it burned. I know that worked. And then all of a sudden, this is what was so funny about it. As they're walking through the house, this guy got the holy water. He blessing the house. This actor. Now he's all fake. He's blessing the house with his holy water. They walked upstairs.
As opposed to real blessing of the house of holy water.
Oh, that sounds like Senator Warnock, doesn't it? Looking all good in his black suit, floated from the ceiling. He floated from the ceiling looking good and cool. And I'm thinking, whoa, they better get out of that house. If somebody float from your ceiling, get out of that house. That's not your house. But as he floated from the ceiling, the kid jumped behind that hero. As they jumped behind that hero, the guy jumped in front of him with this holy water, threw it on the vampire's forehead. He covered his eye. Then he took his hand away. He started laughing. And he said, that don't work. He took the cross, he put it on the vampire's forehead. And the vampire didn't even do anything. He said, that don't work. And that's the way it is in our life. It doesn't work unless you got faith.
Right. I get it.
You got to have faith in this country. You got
to have faith.
My controversial, but
like the vampires.
Are you ready for my hot take? That's good.
You like it?
That's not bad.
The chat's pretty on board with Mr. Walker.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like that isn't bad because, like, look, you're a bi-coastal elitist lib, and so am I. We laugh at Herschel Walker. Okay, we're never gonna vote for Herschel Walker. the type of people that are going to vote for Herschel Walker are like listening to that and going, you know,
Nobody followed that.
He's just like me. I swear.
I
to God,
watched that vampire movie too.
I saw that, and I thought to myself, that's a good lesson.
What's he going for? The vampire vote? Vampire, cool people, vote for me.
The werewolf vote.
Herschel Walker.
I thought he was into vampires.
When Herschel Walker,
well, hold on.
What?
He was pro vampire.
No, wasn't he saying I didn't know a werewolf could kill a like he's
but he says vampires are cool people, isn't it? And then you put the cross to his face, it didn't do anything. The holy water didn't affect them.
No, he says he's like a werewolf now. He's like anti-vampire. He's anti-vamp.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
He will be losing a big chunk of the Georgia voters in the Playboy Cardi constituency, I think. That people think vamp life is a joke, dude. You don't understand, okay? Georgia voters are going to go out to the polls like, yeah, it's a baby.
So you think this plays well with his base?
I think Herschel Walker is a charismatic person when his brain is not leaking out of his ears. And this is not a moment where his brain is like fully leaking out of his ears. It sounds, I mean, he's talking about some crazy shit, but he's like rambling on. He's doing a lot of campaign stops. Like this is, he's coming across as personable. He's talking about like what TV show he watched.
Personable.
Yeah, I think. I don't think this is as bad as him being like, I got into a shootout with the FBI, which I'm a member of. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, or, you know, I almost murdered someone, and then I saw their bumper sticker, and it said, honk if you love Jesus, and I honked, and I decided to not murder this man. Like, those are moments where he comes across as, like, truly insane. Right now, he's just spitting. He's just freestyling. I don't think this is as bad as the way that people present it.
It's fun.
Not that it matters ultimately. What matters is demographics. What matters is the Georgia base of support for like runoffs usually have a higher participation from higher educated, which tends to favor the Democratic Party. You know, Raphael Warnock's chances are looking good, even though Democrats already control the majority. So,
bad news. Vampire caucus is supreme, and that's I thought. And vampires are pretty cool. I like vampires. They're pretty cool. It's like a Joe Biden thing. I tell you what, man. Them vampires are pretty cool. You used to hold water in them faces. I mean, it doesn't affect them. It's like faith.
You sound like you sound like King of the Hill.
You like faith, man.
Sound like Boomhauer.
You sound like Daniel Gribble. Now where vampires.
Now you putting that damn cross in my face, man. They don't do a thing. Holy water? Shit, I'll take a sip of that. Holy water ain't a thing now.
Come on, man.
And I'm floating there in the air and stuff. And then the kid coming up behind me. I'll tell you what, man. Dang old vampire cockers out there, man. Werewolf shitting on my grass and shit. I got enough werewolves taking that shit on my grass. Send the werewolves out, eat the homeless. Anyway. What else we got? Nancy Pelosi is stepping down. Nancy in a box.
Yeah, I'm so bummed. Oh man,
we will miss those
policies.
The twins.
Like Pago, big fan of Nancy.
Breasts. Thank you, Tucker.
I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed that Nancy Pelosi is no longer going to be the Democratic House leader, a position she's maintained for like almost 20 fucking years. Jesus Christ.
She's just so old. It's like step down. I mean, she is stepping down and shit, but I want to ask you. So I heard that
everybody knows her husband is gay now and she's stepping down. 2 L's for Nancy this past month.
Yeah. That's true, man. Yeah, by the way, here she is walking away, and boy, will we miss her. She's walking away.
Her hands are the wildest part about this entire process.
Whoa.
Just like
what?
Anyway, hand veins are sexy. We heard on the podcast.
Oh, you
recently.
never saw her hands? I wonder what were you looking at instead, Ethan? That you never.
They're just hidden. I was looking at the fupa, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Look right here.
Bro thinks he's Cardi. Yeah, he thinks he's Cardi.
That vampires are cool, man. Tell you what, man. The fangs and all that, and the garlic and all that, and the cross, floating there. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, her hands are wild. Actually, that's fucking with me.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell had the same thing.
No, but
it's like
Mitch
a
is, like,
circulation problem
black.
when you're like 7 million years old and like living off of a steady diet of adrenochrome.
So I have a question for you. There was a strategy employed by the Democrats this season that they were boosting and paying for ads of the most fringe MAGA election denying candidates.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time when I heard about it, I was like, this is so fucking crazy that they're actually going to end up electing these freaks. It almost happened, but in the case of the Democrats actually turned out to handily defeat all of the psychos that they paid to prop up. The strategy, of course, is that they were trying to help elect the crazy fringe candidates so that they'd be easier to beat during the actual election. And it seemed to have worked.
It's called the Pied Piper strategy. Hillary Clinton utilized it when they propped up in unearthed communications between the Clinton campaign and media figures where they were like, keep covering Trump, keep pumping Trump. Trump is the guy to beat. Trump is the easiest person to defeat. They were wrong. That is a very prominent and very famous example of the Pied Piper strategy failing. It's high risk, really high risk, in my opinion. Perhaps too high risk because we did get Donald Trump. The secondary component of the Pied Piper strategy, which I've been incredibly critical of, and this is one of the few issues that me and Sam Cedar disagree on, because he does see it as an overall, W. Mm-hmm. He does look at this because the results in the short term are pretty obvious. It's pretty clear. One of the earlier examples of this was Claire McCaskill. Claire McCaskill did this as well. And the thing is, it can work in certain areas, and it will fail demonstrably at the national level, like it did for Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. However, my fear and this is actually a really good example of
this
that.
one guy was way too close.
Yeah,
man.
Carrie Lake is not even Pied Piper though. I think like she more so was a Trumpian candidate, but the reason why she had such great results overall for Arizona was because Katie Hobbs ran a bad campaign. Did not run a good campaign. And Carrie Lake was also famous and had a lot of name recognition from being a local news broadcaster.
She had
for a
swag
very
too.
long time.
Like, if you ignore what she's saying, she had a good stage presence and a good manner of speaking.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So what I'll say is this: my fear for the Pied Piper strategy is that one, it has a tendency to fail. Sometimes when it does, it's disastrous. But in the short term, it might look beneficial, but in the long term, it's definitely bad overall. Why? When you look at a person like Doug Mastriano, which was another candidate for which was another candidate that was boosted by the Democratic Party. Doug Mastriano, election denier, absolute fucking sicko, out of his mind, Christian nationalist, like total fascist guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard was at January 6th. Why do I think that this is troublesome? It spells trouble for the future of America because hundreds of thousands, and in certain instances, like with Carrie Lake or with Doug Mastriano, millions of people are still voting for an election-denying fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
so you're basically
proving,
you're basically galvanizing the base of support for some of the more reactionary forces, especially if you have someone like Donald Trump that's whipping those forces and can unify everyone, okay? That is an otherwise like uniquely popular candidate that has proven to be able to unite the more independent voter bloc, along with the diehard, loyal, hyper-conservative MAGA sickos. You're going to get millions and millions of votes for election deniers and people who just want to like melt trans people and homeless people and shit.
Yeah, it's unclear like how much they affected it though to begin with, but there does seem to be a real lack of long-term consequences. They're really just looking at the short term here. But I agree, it's just a little underhanded and it's a little fucking weird. And it seems too risky, like you said. But I'm glad it worked out in this case.
Yeah, here's another way to do this. Instead of fucking pumping out psychotic Republican candidates on the other side, fix your get out to vote mechanism and make it easier for younger people to vote, make it easier for poor people to vote,
or
offer them something that they could vote for. These are really
or run progressives that people actually want to vote for at all.
Yeah, that's a good one too. That's
it was
that's my take
though.
on it. But maybe I'm fucking crazy.
You are, yeah, you are. By the way, Rudy Giuliani tweeted this.
That's crazy.
Nancy Pelosi.
It does have a check mark.
Oh, that's him. That's definitely him.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi and I do not agree on many things, but them thingin', I'll tell you what. That was Rudy. That's crazy.
Yeah. First time Rudy's been honest on the main
horny posting.
Anal sex.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Trump. He's back, baby. I think Trump coming back, I think there's going to be a civil war, a bloodbath in the Republican Party, and I think they're going to get ravaged. They're going to get absolutely... I think they're going to be fucked. The whole party's going to be fucked because they got all around Trump. Everyone knew Trump was a psychotoxic waste of a person. When he first got nominated, they all fucking hated him before. You even have people like Lindsey Graham, Lady Graham, or was it we call it Lady?
Lindsey Graham.
Who was like, if Donald Trump gets elected, it will destroy the Republican Party. And you know what? We'll deserve it. He actually said that. Then he promptly went to sucking his dick. And so anyway, I think he's right, though. I think prophetically he's right. I think Donald Trump is going to destroy the party. You already see the tears, the infighting. It's fucking phenomenal.
I don't fully agree with you.
Okay.
And here's why. I think that, and I've been saying this for a while now, I think that the Republican Party's problem is not Donald Trump. I think the Republican Party's problem is the Republican Party platform. They've been pushing wedge issues all the way back since Newt Gingrich, when they realized that like tort reform and deregulation and cutting Social Security spending was not actually an adequate way, which are those are the real policies that they care about, but that wasn't the best way to potentially win national elections. You can, maybe win some local ones, right? But you can't really win national elections that way. So they've been pushing on the wedge issues: abortion, gun control, family matters like anti-LGBT legislation and things like that. They've been hyper-focusing on those wedge issues, and we know that as the culture war, right? Donald Trump's a victim of his own success in that regard. He was just the most successful person to be able to, advance the agenda. Like that's why people are yelling at him, because he actually gave the people what they wanted. He gave them all the Supreme Court justices, and then those Supreme Court justices went and actually literally took away the carrot and the stick, because I guess the analogy here is that the dog chasing the car finally reached the car, and now the dog doesn't know what the fuck to do with it. You know what I mean? You got the car. What are you going to do?
They fucked up. They were never supposed to actually get the car.
Yeah.
They were supposed to use the chase as motivation to get people to vote.
Yeah. So now people are pissed off, but that's not Donald Trump's fault. That's the Republican Party's strategy.
I think Trump he's such a polarizing figure, and the whole election denial stuff, he's really spawned and enabled like QAnon and the most fringe conspiracy theorist people, that there is a rejection of that level of crazy amongst the electorate, and especially swing voters, that I think they're looking at Ron DeSantis and people like him like, okay, you know what? It's not. We're over the crazy.
But Ron
fight.
DeSantis is Trump. How many times have we talked about Ron DeSantis?
That's the perception. He's not denying elections. He's not
denying elections.
Yeah, that's a big one.
However, but that's not true either, because the Republican Party, and I said this when everyone was like, Donald Trump is an election denier, he's uniquely evil. I was like, no. Go back and look at even the likes of Paul Ryan, who got incredible coverage as this like great, statesman who is objective and unbiased. Like he got a fucking GQ profile puff piece made on him. Like even Paul Ryan had at times questioned the results of the California election. Like this is a Republican strategy in order to justify voter suppression tools, closing polling stations in poor black and brown neighborhoods. Implementing voter ID, or, purging people from the fucking rolls, like voter rolls. All this stuff hinges on them lying routinely about American elections being compromised and voter fraud being rampant, despite all evidence pointing to the exact opposite. So Donald Trump just communicated that in the way that Donald Trump does, in a very successful way that actually appeals to a lot of Americans in a way that a lot of Americans can understand it. Ron DeSantis did that too. That's why he literally, aside from shipping immigrants to Martha's Vineyard, right, which was a total freak move. Remember, he did the police brigades where he went and arrested
think he's better,
people.
but there's a perception that he's less fucking crazy.
But I think that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. I
But
think Ron DeSantis is trying to be Donald Trump, and he is enacting Donald Trumpian style policies, but he's not as charismatic as Trump.
My point is that there's going to be a giant rift in the party. I really do think so.
Oh, I agree
and
with
it's going to
that,
be
yeah.
insane, and I think the whole party is going to crumble. I think the party's going to be absolutely fucked. They're going to be having an identity crisis for a long time, trying to pick up the pieces of whatever the fuck it is they've become. That's my prediction, and I hope it's true. Either way, it's going to be fire.
No, there will be a rift.
Watch. It's going to be so
clear.
good. It's going to be so fucking good. Rudy Giuliani actually said, and this is the verified account, Helen Keller's a dusty, fraudulent bitch pushed on us by globalist media. Helen Keller, dusty old fraudulent bitch.
I guess you and Rudy agree on something.
Yeah, I fucking hate that Helen Keller, man. She's a fraud.
Rudy Giuliani, you nasty, filthy, sloppy, disgusting, filthy fucking animal.
You know what? He's right.
That's
he
true.
really is vile.
That is true.
But either way, it's going to be a hell of a show.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with that, and I do think that it's great that the Republican Party is obviously imploding. I just think that the real reasons why it's imploding is not because of Trump, but because of the Republican Party's methods. One of the greatest examples of this, while everyone's talking about like, let's be more moderate, let's chill out, let's get someone like Ron DeSantis, okay, who performed well in fucking Florida, okay, and Florida is not the rest of the country. Let's not make no mistake. Yeah, thank God. Not for, at least in the near future, it doesn't seem like the rest of the country is Florida.
I wish there was Waffle Houses in California.
Yeah, that would be nice. But my point is that Ron DeSantis performed well in Florida. The Republican Party is making the mistake that Democrats do all the time, thinking like, oh yeah, this guy will be good for the entire nation, without assessing what the policy or what the politics problem was that is inherent to the Republican Party, which is constantly fucking hammering the culture war shit. Ron DeSantis did that as well. It worked in Florida. I don't think it'll work nationally. And I know this because when you look at a state like Kentucky, Mitch McConnell is talking about, let's be bipartisan, let's do moderation. Ben Shapiro is talking about, we need to be more moderate to appeal to the independents and the conservative suburban voters. Ben Shapiro has been screaming about gay marriage for the past week. They literally cannot stop themselves.
They can't help themselves.
It's the only note they know to hit. It's the only note they know to hit. And if they were to even go back to just pure policy, then ultimately you got a guy like Rick Scott, who is just very open about wanting to cut Social Security and Medicaid and all these kinds of benefits and entitlements in a time when like the country is not, the country's voter base is not as wealthy as it once could have been. So those are really unpopular policies overall. And the Republican Party can't run on those anyway. So they have cooked themselves and they've trapped themselves in this box. And they're pushing for these culture war issues regardless. Mitch McConnell's own handpicked attorney general, who's going to be running for governor in Kentucky, came out one day after the Kentucky elections, where the people of Kentucky, which is not a blue state by any means, right, said that they want abortion protections. Kentucky voted for this.
Yeah.
And the attorney general came out the next day and said, nope, fuck that. We're still taking it to the Supreme Court. That is going to piss off people.
Yeah. I think, God, my hair looks like, you know what my hair looks like? You know when a snow cone, you put all the flavors and then at the end they just kind of get all fucked up at the bottom? That's what I'm getting.
I think it looks good still.
But yeah, I agree. It's just going to be a hell of a show, man. But Donnie is back regardless. He just announced it. It was actually somewhat of a disaster. There was not a lot of excitement. In fact, Ivanka and Don Jr. didn't even show up. Do you find that odd?
No, I think they're just...
They spread out.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, we are so far out from the actual like election cycle, like Donald Trump did actually pull the trigger early, partially because he's under a lot of legal scrutiny, and he wants to turn this into, he wants to weaponize that.
I think I think also he's not loving the attention DeSantis is getting, and so he wants to get that in the limelight.
That's certainly one of the reasons. Yes. But and also he's just like devoid of a platform. He's not on Twitter.
Yeah,
he's not in front of the media. He's not seen as like a leader in the Republican Party right now. A lot of people are talking shit, and he needs to perform.
Yeah.
So what he's going to do now is like every step of the way, whenever there's like any kind of like DOJ investigation into him, he's going to turn around and say, look, they're still coming after me. They're still coming after me because they fear me. And they don't fear me. They fear you. And he's going to do what he does best: take personal petty grievances, and make them, make the people on the ground feel like it's the exact same battles that they're fighting.
From Donald Trump's announcement speech, it was pretty boring, except for one part that really got me excited. Here it is, and you guys tell me if something stands out to you here.
And I will ask Congress for legislation ensuring that drug dealers and human traffickers, these are terrible, terrible, horrible people who are responsible for death, carnage, and crime all over our country. Every drug dealer during his or her life on average will kill 500 people with the
That
drug.
cannot be true. Like, where the eyes are down, like, hell no. 500 people?
He said his or her, though. Equal opportunity death squads.
I like that. That's progressive.
chill.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
So, not to mention
He did not say they, them, though.
Yeah, no.
the
His, her, or
destruction
they.
of families. But we're going to be asking everyone who sells drugs, gets caught selling drugs, to receive the death penalty for their heinous acts.
That is
Bro, I
psychotic.
literally laughed out loud when I heard that.
That is psychotic. It's like, we find you with a bag of mid. You're dying. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Like children that are walking around with a scale and a baggie? We're just going to put them to death?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
By the way, the crowd goes wild.
Because
Yes.
it's the
I think that's actually one of the craziest things he said.
Yeah, no, he's been saying it. He's been saying it in his because look, you gotta keep putting your foot on the gas, right? And the American criminal justice system is already so busted. Like, 18 people died on Rikers Island in New York, which was slated to close, right? These are people that were waiting trial in most cases. These are people that were literally innocent until proven guilty. They were waiting for the trial date and they fucking died because of the horrific conditions. That's New York State, okay? That's supposed to be a liberal safe haven, right? All around the country, there are gruesome conditions in our carceral state, in our criminal justice system. How do you make the American criminal justice system worse? It's hard. You got to look for a new. Yeah. Now he's just going. He's just taking it one step further.
Money. Let's just put him. Let's put him in front of a trench. Let's even save money on bullets. Just line him up. You know.
No, that's basically his proposal, right?
It's
like
fucking nuts that he actually said this. It's just so fucking crazy. He wants to put all drug dealers to the death sentence. This is so nuts. There is no fucking way. Where did he get this? Where's he come up with this stuff?
I think he sees.
Awaken the people.
I think he sees the same.
Alhamdulillah.
I think he sees the same exact shit that everyone's watching on TV. He sees like California liberals going crazy. The drug situation ties into homelessness because they all say like homeless people are drug addicts. That's why they're homeless. The drug situation ties into places like Ohio, where
no drugs
there are
bad,
so
but
many.
we're killing drug dealers now. That's fucking
Well, he's tying
crazy.
drugs, not he's moving away from systemic solutions to the drug problem, decriminalization and rehabilitation, and putting his foot on the gas pedal on further accelerating the punitive carceral state. That's he's escalating instead of de-escalating.
Listen, if we find you selling drugs, we'll make you take all the drugs on you. You have to take it on the spot.
By the way, that policy.
If you survive, you survive.
That policy is Duterte.
Yeah, I know. And
Like that's
Philippines, what they
Duterte's
do.
policy. Yeah, that's like he wants.
But
to do
he's
death
like a
squad.
fascist. He's actually like a fascist tyrant freak.
Yeah, And well, so was.
Man, obviously it's unconstitutional. It would never actually become law. God forbid. I mean, I don't see how it could ever be. I mean, that is a far cry. If we ever come to the point where we're death penalty for drug dealing, then this is a very different country.
And I don't think he's talking about. I don't think he's talking about the Sackler family. I don't think he's talking about the dude in Alabama.
They're donors. They're great people.
The dude in Alabama that's big in bathtub meth. No, he's talking about
No.
He's talking about black people and brown people. That's what he's saying.
We want to kill.
You guys seem to be forgetting though. He's specifically talking about terrible drug dealers. That's 3 terribles.
Yeah.
They've killed 500 people.
Yeah.
They're mass murders.
You know what the irony here is? That like Donald Trump literally the First Step Act, he signed that into law. And actually, didn't he personally offer a release of a famous older lady who was like, it was her first ever crime, but it was a major drug crime.
Killer. Anger.
Now he's saying like, I'm gonna fucking murk drug dealers.
Do you think that Trump got a new bronzer? Perhaps he's looking more brown and less orange, which I think is probably a nice look for him. What do you think?
I think he looks like shit.
Right. Okay, fair enough. But I think
he's lost some weight. I don't like it.
I think he found some bronzer he likes, a new one maybe. At Dwayne Reed, he picked out a new bronzer there. Congratulations.
Does that make sister sense?
Does that make sister sense? Yeah, that's fucking insane, and the crowd goes wild. In fact, Tucker Carlson, friend and fan to the show, has this to say about Trump wanting to kill drug dealers. I love there's no nuance either. It's like, if child selling a dime bag will be put to death, he's killed 500 or verse. But yeah, obviously you can't murder drug dealers. It's just not. You can't do that, bro. Death penalty. They'll be thrown into a volcano.
It's like one of the craziest parts about this is like he's not talking about like serial rapists or whatever, which could have like a broader platform of acceptance, right? He's talking about people who are literally selling drugs because they're poor. Like
Everybody
no
knows
drug dealer,
dealers.
no drug
Yeah.
dealer's like, like I can't wait to sell drugs because I want to kill people. They're selling drugs because they're fucking poor. And we're not even addressing that in any meaningful capacity. We've completely moved away from the underlying structural reasons for why crime occurs. And because of that, we will never actually address it. But, let's go on. Sorry.
Here's Tucker, who actually is a little bit excited, perhaps, by Donald Trump's suggestion that death to all drug dealers.
Florida last night, Donald Trump announced that he is running for president again. If you've been following his rallies that he has done around the country for the last couple of years, some of it seemed familiar, but there were parts of the speech where he offered solutions to problems that you haven't heard before and that nobody seems to be talking about, at least in the way that he spoke about last night.
This is novel.
Fentanyl crisis, for example.
He's right.
He offered a plan to fix it. He said he would wage war on the Mexican drug cartels and institute the death penalty for people who deal fentanyl.
Yes.
Florida last night, Donald.
Yes, actually, what he said, that's a generous interpretation. What he said is all drug dealers will be put to death.
Yeah. No, but notice how
he's
Tucker,
he's kind of interested.
But Tucker's right. Tucker's right. He said Mexican drug cartels, as though like
they're not.
Those are the only guys selling drugs. Those are the only guys selling fentanyl on the fucking.
They're in Mexico, bro. They're not here. The gang. You know what I mean?
No, he's calling it out. He's saying like we're gonna execute black and brown people.
Yeah, he's like I kind of like
under
this.
the guys that were like trying to deal with the drug thing.
It's incredible that he tried to repackage that. He goes, there's something novel here. There's something kind of that I've never heard before. He actually wants to kill all drug dealers.
Practical solution.
Fascinating. Practical.
It's actually Duterte policy, but he never mentions Duterte, and he always mentions China, which I always find to be very interesting. Like, because I'm a big Trump stan. You guys know this already. I watch all of his rallies. I can name all of his albums, right? And one of the things that he always mentions, like and he even brought it up in that speech, was just like, I talked to Xi Jinping. I call him king. He says, "Don't do it. Don't call me king." and he apparently got that from Xi Jinping. He always like promotes it as though it's like a good policy that China is doing. It's like executing drug dealers.
We need to be more like China.
Yeah.
We appreciate the.
I mean, I'm a fan of being more like China, but just high-speed rail. You know what I mean? That's me.
Here is the reaction to Trump's announcement in the conservative subreddit, which has before now been a bastion of MAGA. And you can already see the rift forming. Here we go. Not that one, but here. I can see him not getting a ton of support and then getting butthurt and deciding to screw over everyone and run third party. Oh, mommy. That would be such a dub.
Yeah.
Trump unites the Democrat base like no other. The GOP will get a sound beating in 24 if Trump is the nominee. Yes, sir.
They are right about that.
I really wish he didn't do that. He's going to run. He's going to turn into Hillary 2016, isn't he?
Oof.
Whoa.
That's brutal. That's fucking brutal.
So like the people on the ground, his main base, these people, they love him, but they're turning.
Oh, his main base is not on Reddit. Okay.
No, but those dudes are conservative. They were fucking Trump simps,
I know. But like part of his base, but that's like these guys are the freaks, okay? Like you and me. They're the perverts, okay? They're the politics perverts. They watch closely, okay? And of course, politics perverts like you and I and the people that are conservative on the other side of the political spectrum are hyper-focusing on political media. They're political media consumers. And the political media right now is screaming from the mountaintops that Trump is bad. Once Trump establishes and galvanizes his base of support within the Republican Party, the Republican Party will fall in line, and our conservative will dramatically shift.
You're right.
its
It was
tone.
the same way before he got elected. Everyone's like, Trump will ruin the party.
Like nobody
But the
remembers.
difference this time is that the people are not with him as much.
No, the people that are conservative, I'm sure, if you look back in like
You might be right.
2015,
Either
probably
way.
said similar things, even though like it looked very different. Our conservative looked very different.
I think the bigger difference is that he's got a bunch of L's under his belt at this point.
He lost an election.
I've said this on the show before. Republicans, one of the only good qualities is that they don't like losers when it comes to politics.
That's true.
And Donald Trump, I mean, he won in 2016, but he's been taking L's ever since. And I don't know.
All of his candidates
It's just
took
not the
a
same
fat
magic.
fucking loss.
Yeah.
His endorsement didn't do shit. Really, it was a curse more than a blessing. They all lost. And so that's a good point, Dan. I think he's a walking Lonald Lump, if you will.
I don't know.
Dan is a
We'll
great
see.
guy.
We'll see, and I'm going to love it.
I don't know because I don't think Ron DeSantis, like the only reason why we know who fucking Ron DeSantis is and his name is because he has national prominence. Why? Because he looks to Donald Trump. He takes all of Donald Trump's policies, all of Donald Trump's rhetoric, and tries to apply it. And then the liberal media gets after his ass and says like Ron DeSantis sucks, whatever. That's just the Trumpian method. He is the second best Donald Trump.
We'll see. It's going to be a firework either way, man.
And he's also not as charismatic as Trump, too.
No,
So there's
not at
that.
all. Dude.
If Ron DeSantis wins the primary, that's a scary state for America, especially if Donald Trump concedes to him, which I don't see happening.
No
If
shot.
Donald Trump wins the primary, that's still a scary state for the United States of America, but the Republican Party will whip all of the support behind him, 100%.
That's interesting. You're right about that. Mike Pompeo says we need more seriousness, less noise, and leaders who are looking forward, not staring in the rearview mirror, claiming victimhood. Wow.
No, that's like
former ally Mike Pompeo.
I think like him constantly
he just
complaining about
said
how
Trump's
he
pulling
lost.
the victim card, bro.
Yeah, but that's conservative. But that's conservative politics. Conservative politics literally revolves around perceived victimhood narratives that really motivate the base, and this is bullshit too. By the way,
Murdoch tells Trump he will not back fresh White House bid.
No, Murdoch was anti-Trump back in 2015.
Okay, so fuck Murdoch.
Murdoch was anti-Trump back in 2015. People forget. It's okay. I know for a fact. I know that Rupert Murdoch turned on Trump a little bit during COVID, like personally. I know that Rupert Murdoch did not like Trump's COVID policies. He's like a big COVID guy. Even though his entire media institution lies about COVID for a living and makes money off that, he himself personally doesn't like it. He's a rich guy, you know. He's old, he's rich. He's like actually afraid of COVID. But ultimately, Rupert Murdoch is going to do what's best for rich people.
Milo, who we were just talking about, a former darling of the right, said Trump supporters want heads on pikes and the enemy's loved ones weeping over their battered corpses. We are not remotely interested in the guy we saw last night. What do you want? He said he wants to kill all drug dealers. Is that not enough for you? He could choke, and if he doesn't change, he will, I don't know what it says, but I imagine lose or something. So, yeah, not extreme. Milo wants more violence. He wants more death, and hopefully...
yeah, so what's up? Is
plethora
fucking Ron
of kids.
DeSantis going to deliver that? No. Like, you're seeing a lot of weird messaging
crazy,
coming
man.
from the Republican Party because they do not want to address the elephant in the room. When Mitt Romney was dolled out and rolled out, the Republican Party, I remember, wanted to change its narrative strategy. The Republican Party noticed the growth of the Hispanic base of support in the South and wanted to change their communication strategy to be more open-minded towards immigration. Mitt Romney ran on that policy more than prior candidates did, right? And he got fucking handily defeated, partially because he was boring, out of touch, elitist, not populist
Magic
enough.
underwear, too.
Donald Trump won larger bases of support from the Hispanic and Latino voter blocs while straight up saying some of the most unhinged shit about, Latino people, about immigration. Like, he ran on an expressly anti-immigration campaign saying, fuck you to the prior change in the party. And that was demonstrably successful. The issue is internal. The issue is internal to the Republican Party.
Madison Cawthorn, disgraced representative. The good news is he still has allies.
He's not in Congress anymore, so hold that L.
Here's his riveting endorsement.
I want a president who people are terrified of, who's going to push people out of the way when he's walking up, because he's the United States of freaking America, and he represents every single one of us.
Yes.
Donald Trump has my vote, and I hope he has yours too.
Yes. Huge endorsement there. I want a president that frickin' pushes people out of the way.
He looks so fucking insane.
Dude, that's the craziest lighting I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, such a bright light and
the
it's
rosy
so dark.
cheeks and like
I want a freaking president that's gonna shoulder people out of the way because he's the freaking president.
Madison, what happened? You were supposed to come on my stream, dog. You were supposed to leak the secrets of the Republicans, the rhinos. I'm still waiting,
I love this guy.
Coward.
He got
President who people are terrified of.
What is this obsession with, like, I want a president who's gonna freaking kill people. They're gonna be scared. I want their corpses in the street. I want to kill their loved ones. I want to fuck their corpse. I want to fucking eat their children.
Also, is it just the lighting, or did he die? Did he bleach his hair?
It looks like he bleached.
He's going to push people out of the way when he's walking up, because he's the United States of freaking America.
He's a freaking American. Dork ass fucking loser.
He looks like a scuffed Dolph Lundgren.
I want a president who's freaking badass. He's freaking cool and shit.
He's hot, and you guys know
He is
it.
very handsome.
He's hot.
No, he
That's
is.
what it is.
He's very handsome.
Madison, come on the show, man. Do it.
Yeah, Max. I don't know who the fuck Max Headroom is.
You don't know who Max Headroom is?
But he looks just like him. Who is Max Headroom?
Madison Cawthorn.
He was like kind of this iconic television personality back in the 80s. It was supposed to be that he was like a CGI character, but it wasn't. It was just a dude in makeup. And,
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, this is my last thing I've got, Hassan, and then we'll let you go. Mike Lindell, who's never been wrong.
Ever.
Yeah.
About anything.
A guy with mental clarity, a vision for the future, a guy who, like, when I think of an incredible political observer, I think of Mike Lindell.
I mean, he's never been wrong. He sees it
not
for
weird
what
at
it
all.
is. Not weird.
Totally not gross.
And so he said, you know what? He's at Trump's announcement. And he says, you know what? Ron DeSantis is going to endorse Trump tomorrow. He says, everyone's going to fall in line and support our boy. Here's Mike Lindell, who's never been wrong.
Here we are live in Mar-a-Lago. Look at all the fake news from around the world. I just had a ball with them, talking to almost all of them. They asked me about Ron DeSantis running against Donald Trump, and I said, after tonight, Ron will just endorse him in the morning. You
Yeah.
gotta believe that. Why would you want to waste
You
all
gotta
that
believe me,
time,
folks.
energy, money, and everything else? So very exciting here, and
You gotta believe me, folks. And by the way, stay tuned for all the packets I'm gonna release on the proof the election was fraud.
Yeah, I mean,
Got
he's
packets
right,
on
he's
packets.
right about that, and he's right about Ron DeSantis, who definitely already endorsed Donald Trump.
Yeah, Mike Lindell. I'm sure Donald Trump hates him. He must make you think he's like a yoky fucking loser, crackhead.
He has made fun of him. It was on
Yeah.
the record.
Oh,
Or
really?
not on the record, but like there was I remember reading articles about how like he would kind of make fun of him in the room before
That's
he would
awesome.
he would mute the phone,
That's
have it on
great.
speaker, and be like, "Look at this guy. He's crazy. He's out of his mind."
Put down the crack, Mike.
Yeah. Cracker. Yeah.
Anyway,
We got to get Mike back on crack. He was so much nicer back then.
we
He was-
loved him. He was a good guy. He sold pillows like no one else.
Yeah.
That crack is what motivated him, though. We need more crack, Mike Lindell. We don't like sober Mike Lindell.
Yeah, sober Mike. He's
boring. He's boring.
May Allah awaken the people.
I seen him. The man fucked. The man killed a prostitute, and I helped him with Secret Service. Buried the body.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you just made that up.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
no, Mike Lindell did not kill a prostitute.
What the fuck? I was like, what? I did not know.
That I know of. I mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
holy shit, dude.
Okay. Anyway, that's all I've got. Anything you want to say to the people before we go?
No, that's great. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to the internal rift that is already happening right in
It'll be
front of our
so good,
eyes.
so good.
Within the Republican Party. Will the Democrats take advantage of that
No.
drama? Absolutely not. They're fucking pathetic. They suck. They literally lost seats. They lost a seat in New York. They're losing seats in California, which, there was a lot of those were red seats regardless. But, it is, if the Democratic Party doesn't take advantage of the situation, they will still end up somehow losing to the Republican Party that's like in a state of disarray.
I mean, we're just hoping that the Republicans are so incompetent and so destroyed by this battle between DeSantis and Trump. And if Trump loses the nomination, he's going to destroy the party. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping more for the incompetency and the toxicity of the Republicans. And I think they're going to deliver for us. I'm just excited to see these next 2 years are going to be fire, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing the show because these next 2 years are going to be histrionic.
Oh, for sure.
Historical and histrionic.
I agree with that.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching The Leftovers. These are the only two Patriots left. Is that right?
Yeah,
The
we're
last-
the only two backers of Donald Trump, brother.
We're
And
Patriots.
A nation is in a state of disarray.
Death to all drug dealers. I want to say, I knew this man, my cousin there, he'd be dealing all kinds of crap. He gave me, that man sold me acid. It was just it was just a piece of paper with water on it.
Yeah,
I
that
want
shit
him
wasn't
dead.
good. Didn't
He
get me
sold me
high.
fake acid. I want him dead. Can I get a bounty? I'll give you his name. Kill him.
Yeah, we're voting for Herschel Walker too.
Yo, if they make
in Georgia,
if they make drug dealing as a death sentence, you can just get your drug dealer fucking dead if they rip you.
I was
out.
gonna say I don't support that policy unless it's exclusively drug dealers that short you.
That's it.
Because
You
there
just-
should
you got-
be a death penalty
Just
for
be like-
those.
The next time you go to buy a bag or something, you go, "Hey, just so you know, bro.
Yeah.
If you shorted me, I'm gonna get you killed.
3.4 grams. That's
Death penalty, bitch.
where
It's
are
awesome.
you guys buying your drugs? Like, it's legal now.
I know.
We live in California.
This is how we used to do it.
Yeah.
I haven't bought drugs since weed's been legal. What can I say? It's been a while.
Yeah, I stopped doing the weed after it got legal too. I was doing it for the thrill.
Thank you, by the way, Ian, for the slick editing there. All right, guys, thank you for watching. These have been the last two Patriots on Earth, and we wish you guys a beautiful day. We'll be back tomorrow on Friday for After Dark. And there you go. Be good. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Death to all.
That show, The Leftovers, which is a great show, by the way.